Yes, the liver is key to almost everything that's going on in your body. It's not just gut health. Hi, my name is Phil. I'm with Silver Fern Brand. So yes, everybody is aware that gut health is affecting everything that's going on in their body. We focus on gut health. Well, we are a gut health company. I would say we are a digestive health company because we start at the top and work all the way down. But I think everybody is aware that an unhealthy gut is going to cause an unhealthy body, right? Everything from skin, weight gain, mood, all that's going to be caused by poor gut health. But what people do not know or does not get the appropriate attention that it should is liver health, okay? So liver health, whether you know it or not, is going to affect everything from your hormones, cortisol, your weight, your vitamin utilization. It's going to affect your energy levels. It's going to affect histamine intolerances. Obviously, a lot of people reach out about heavy metals and microplastics and pesticides. It is extremely important for clearing pathogens and toxins out of the body. The liver is important for pretty much everything, okay? So because of this reason, we wanted to make sure that our liver complex was, I would argue to be the most effective liver product on the market. I'll give a couple selfish reasons. So metabolism, whether you know it or not, products like metabolism or GLP-1 products will be significantly better. They will work significantly better if while you are taking them, you are equally working on liver health. The liver is extremely important for the metabolism. Fact. So a lot of people will take something like metabolism and they'll be like, didn't work for me. The first thing that I always ask is, did you take it long enough? Because I can't make somebody be skinny in 30 days. That's not realistic. But if somebody's taking this for 4 to 6 months and they're not seeing significant improvement, I'm like, liver problem. I almost guarantee it, okay? Next, stress complex. Stress complex, I know I'm not pitching these products right now. Stress complex has saffron-side. It is clinically studied to death to help a person with stress, mood, how they feel, sleep. But what if this isn't working? What if this doesn't work? What if a person's on medications for mood and they're just not working very well? What do you think I think's going on? They have a liver problem. Same thing with hormone imbalances. If a person reaches out and they're like, I can't convert T4 to T3, liver problem. Person says, I have a histamine intolerance, liver problem. Person's like, I have really low energy. I'm living on caffeine all the time and I am so tired. Liver problem, okay? So we wanted to make sure liver complex was extremely effective because it literally affects everything. And even, let's start on basic. We're a gut health company. If a person has a sluggish or slow liver and they are doing an aggressive cleanup, what happens is they die off significantly more than somebody that doesn't have an unhealthy liver. Why would this be? Well, because when the liver's not clearing, it's not clearing toxins, they're recirculating. That's what's going on. They're just recirculating through the system. So you need to clear cortisol, you need to clear hormones, excess hormones, you need to be clearing toxins. And if you have a sluggish liver and you are not doing that well, you are going to feel like crap, folks, okay? So from a gut health perspective, us making sure we have a very effective liver product for people that are worried about heavy die-off issues, it is a big deal for us. Check. So let's talk liver complex. Liver complex, just right out the gate, it is not a gentle standard milk thistle dandelion root product type. I'm not picking on those. I just say we throw those into the gentle, occasional help, like mild support. That's not what this was formulated like. Okay, so liver complex has 4 clinically studied liver ingredients at the clinical doses. Okay, so Silphos milk thistle, for example, has up to 4 times higher absorption in the liver than standard milk thistle. Extremely effective. So it is going to be, it significantly increases glutathione levels, significantly improves your enzyme levels, extremely key ingredient for detoxing the liver, for bile flow, for all of that type of stuff. So if you like milk thistle, you will love this milk thistle because not only did we use a very effective form, we used a form that at a very effective dose, okay? The second ingredient that we use in liver complex is called bergavit, okay? Bergavit is a hero ingredient for helping with I mean, obviously it's going to be helping with like liver enzymes and fatty liver, stuff like that, okay? But it is really effective. I throw this into the bucket in my brain, cholesterol triglycerides, right? So a lot of people don't know this, but 80% of cholesterol is produced in the liver. What determines whether you have healthy LDL and HDL levels and triglyceride levels is the liver. So a lot of people go take stuff like red yeast rice or statins or whatever the hell they take, and they're taking it, but none of those are going to work as effective as they could if you have a sluggish liver. If you really want to get to the root cause of cholesterol and triglyceride issues, you need to address the liver, and Bergevit is extremely good at that and very effective at that, okay? The third ingredient, Altalix. What did I say about metabolism stuff? Sluggish liver equals insulin resistance. That's a fact. So does the liver affect how the metabolism works? Of course, it's for sure going to affect how this type of product works, or GLP-1s. If you literally want to make those work better, focus on the liver at the same time. Altalix is our hero ingredient in liver complex to help with the metabolism. Does it help with liver enzymes and other things? Yes, we're covering in redundancy fatty liver issues and liver enzymes. But we wanted to like hone in on every component because we wanted to provide what we would suggest is a complete product. So Altalix, for example, helps improve insulin sensitivity by up to 43.1%. That's pretty amazing. So, and what we found when we were doing the testing of liver complex with our product, metabolism and stuff like that, is people noticed it works significantly faster, which just means they had liver issues, okay? The last ingredient in liver complex that we're using is Durabete. Now, I'm not a genius like our science team. I'm not as smart as they are, but generally speaking, what they are focused on is methylation and homocysteine issues. They're focusing on that with the Durabete. And we're always concerned about neurotransmitter balance. So serotonin and dopamine levels, Durabete is for that. Whether you know it or not, how you feel and your mood is heavily influenced by your liver. We wanted to support mood. We wanted to pair liver complex with products like stress complex, or if a person's on medications for mood, we want people to be able to notice more from their medications, from their hormones. We want people to find balance in their system. That is why we did liver complex. Now, here are the rules for liver complex. The research that in the studies that I talked about, Silliphos milk thistle, the Bergevit, the Altalix, the Durabete, the research is done over 4 to 6 months, okay? It's not, you don't take it for 2 weeks. You don't get your blood work done today and 2 weeks later go get your blood work done and be like, my cholesterol is still having a problem. That's of course it is. It's been 2 weeks. So the research is over to 4 to 6 months. If you know my personality, I do have a tendency to go aggressive just because it's my personality. This does not apply to all products. In this case, this is one it does. You can absolutely double the dose of liver complex. It's totally fine, completely safe, and yes, you will see results significantly faster this way, okay? You don't need to do it for very long if you choose to do that. You would do it for like 3 to 4 months, okay? So in this case, as in all cases, we really like people to do their blood work before and after just for kicks and giggles. But because you'll see results, like you will see results this way. But if you're looking for more impact faster, double the dose. But the standard dose, if you'll just give it time, works freaking fantastic. You can, the dosing, standalone liver complex is 3 capsules a day. If you double the dose, obviously that's 6 a day. You can take it with or without food. I always take products like this with food just because you never know. We are not aware of any side effect issues with liver complex. That being said, whenever you are detoxing anything, can you possibly have side effects? Of course. Whenever you're clearing out pathogens and you're turning systems on and you're making stuff happen in the body, can it cause discomfort? Sure. Exercise is the same thing. You go from sitting on your butt and eating potato chips and watching TV and doing nothing to suddenly exercising really hard. It's going to make you sore. If you suddenly start helping the liver quickly, could it maybe cause some sort of discomfort? I'm sure it could. Am I aware of any? I'm not aware of any. Am I aware of people that can't take this? I'm not. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that has some sort of an allergic reaction to milk thistle or or bergamot, or hell, I don't know, artichoke leaf extract. I don't know, but they could. So those are the warnings on it, okay? Works extremely effective. Please give it the time it needs. It can be taken with all products in the Silver Fern lineup. Does it make stress complex work better? Yes. Does it make metabolism work better? Yes. Does it make build work better? Yes. Does it make our gut health protocols work better? Yes. It's a great product. I hope this helps. Bye.